why we do the east to west travel and not the other way around. So the first part of our trip is very fixed. We know we want to get to Montreal and then depart from Toronto. So it's very a set route, not much flexibility. And that means also we need to fix and book everything in advance, apart from the flights, also the accommodations. But in a way, it's the one that has the most structures, or is the most structured in a way, and that's easiest handled in the beginning. Because when we fly from Toronto to Calgary or Edmonton, we almost have 40 days to get to Vancouver. So 40 days means a lot of flexibility in case you need to pivot due to any circumstances. And the other thing is that we want to get to Calgary at that time is because of the Stampede. We've never been to the Stampede, and it was always a huge thing we wanted to do. Huge thing. A big bucket list option we wanted to mark out. And then when we're there, we also want to see the famous dinosaur provincial park and the Tyrrell Museum, and also Scotty, the T-Rex, the biggest T-Rex skeleton in the world. So if you're already driving towards the prairies, why not adding Saskatchewan to it, right? And then next up is also that plays also a role for the third part of the whole travel is when you go towards the west, we plan to stay with our family that is located in Horsefly. And having said that, spending time there always you need to count in additional days. We love to stay there, we love the family, and it's just that we always have such a blast together that we rather have a buffer in there than rushing through. And as I mentioned, actually the first point here is flexibility. And that makes a huge difference. What is a good thing as well that you might need to keep in mind, if you start in the east, flying from Switzerland is a bit shorter than flying to Vancouver, meaning you're going to be exhausted and tired of the whole travel, but it's not as long as you start in the west. Little bonus. And that brings me to the broad outline of the first trip.